for my tribe. The doors are open. Oh, it's just now 7. I was a few minutes early, so now we are officially open. Come on in, tribe. Looks like somebody's here. Z's here. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother, man. Thanks for checking in. You got the best virtual seat in the house. First one in the door. Good to see you. Hopefully we'll get some others to join you shortly here. Good to see you too, man. Give it another minute or so, and we'll get some music started. Hopefully that'll draw others near. Welcome to Fiesta Friday. All right, well, we're gonna kick it off. A little Steve Poltz and Jewel. I hear the clock is 6 a.m. It feels so far from where I've been. I've got my A's, I got my pancakes too. I've got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolks and make a smiley face. Why am I blanking on that? Kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I've never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. I know that you love me, and soon you will see. You were meant for me, I was meant for you. Called my mom, but she was out for a walk. Consoled a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk. So I picked up the paper, it was more bad news. More hearts being broken, more people being used. Put on my coat in the pouring rain. I saw a movie, it just wasn't the same, 'cause it was happy and I was sad, yeah. It only made me miss you so bad, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see. You were meant for me, I was meant for you. Yeah, go about my business, I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story now, much to say. Hearts are broken every day. Hey. I brush my teeth, I put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up and turn the sheets down, yeah. I take a good long look around, put on my PJs and hop into bed. I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I try and tell myself it'll be alright. I shouldn't think any more tonight, 'cause dreams last for so long, and even after you're gone. I know you love me, and soon will see. You were meant for me, I was meant for you. Yeah, you were meant for me, I was meant for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gene's here. Happy Friday to you. Welcome to Fiesta Friday. Sip 'em if you got 'em. As always, no matter how small or large, it's an esteemed group. So glad to see Z here. Gene's here. Cool. If you look to the east where the sun never sets, I'll be there at the top of the stairs, you could bet. So just pick up the phone, make a call, all your own. I'll be there when you say your last little prayer. La la la, la la, la la. You hold your head in your hands, and I don't have a way. I'm inside your body and just hang out and stay. And everybody's asking when you're coming back, and I don't have an answer, so I fade out of back. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away, fade away. Well, in I walk so slowly through the black, broken glass outside, treading oh so cautiously. I'm wondering where you hide, and I got notes tacked on my walls and kisses oh so sweet, and all I do is wonder when again the two shall meet. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away, fade away. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up a set up. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. $100 phone bill multiplied by 5. You look like a phone to me. Hey, are you still alive? And dirty plates and bottles will decorate my floor, and I got lots of so-called friends just knocking on my door. Who knows how I feel today? I I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up. I said, oh, good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh. All right. There's an opener with Jewel and Steve Poltz, and a little double shot of Steve Poltz with that one. I'm just gonna say no new check-ins. Somebody's here. Cindy's here. Happy Friday to you. Pop on for a few and say hey. Heading back out pretty quickly. She's a busy, busy gal. Sounds good. You're welcome. Thank you. Well, thanks for checking in. So, however long you're here, I'll play what I think is your favorite of my originals. So, even if you have to exit, it'll be on a favorite of yours. When the daylight breaks and I'm down in my bed, I've been adrift all night with you, swimming in my head, touching hands, but we ain't talking. Grab my boots and I go out walking on a sunshine day. Make my way downtown and I'm passing by your place. The only peace I've found is at the altar of your grace. Ring your bell, say if you're home. It ain't well to be alone on a sunshine day. I wanna close my eyes, heal your bruise and steal your blues away. Time's on our side, ain't no need to hide, babe, just cast those fears away. On a sunshine day. How many friends have come and gone? Times will change, but a heart wants what it wants. This truth remains. Every door's got its key. Just open up and come with me on a sunshine day. Yeah, we got time. Wash those worries away and just drink in these words I say. On a sunshine day. There's this truth down in my soul you can't shake. it's a vow I've cut in stone, no one can break. Any fruit can turn to wine, every rose blossoms with time and a sunshine day. Just close your eyes, it ain't no thing, I'll sing your blues away. Everything is fine, it's safe outside, baby, what do you say? There ain't no need to hide, set your troubles aside, put your clouds away, just come on out and play. On a sunshine day, on a sunshine day, on a sunshine day, on a sunshine day, on a sunshine day. Oh, all right. It's my last original that I wrote, Sunshine Day. Cindy says, love it, thank you. You're welcome. Welcome all of you to Fiesta Friday. This is Love You Me Minette so much. Yay! Heard every last note. Hugs. Happy weekend. Same to you. Thanks for being part of the tribe tonight, even for just stopping by. So glad to have you here as always. Oh, feel like playing a little bit of Little Big Town. And I've got a girl crush, hate to admit it, but I've got a heart rush, ain't slowing down. And I've got it real bad, want everything she has, that smiling at midnight loud she's giving you now. And I wanna taste her lips because they taste like you. And I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. And I want her long blonde hair, and I want her magic touch. Yeah, 'cause maybe then you'd want me just as much. And I've got a girl crush. I've got a girl crush. I don't get no rest, I don't get no sleep, thinking about her under your bed sheets. The way that she's whispering, the way that she's pulling you in. Lord knows I've tried to get her off my mind. And I wanna taste her lips because they taste like you. And I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. And I want her long blonde hair, and I want her magic touch. Yeah, 'cause maybe then you'd want me just as much. I've got a girl crush. I've got a girl crush. I've got a girl crush. Hate to admit admit it, but I've got a heart rush, ain't slowing down. Oh, all right, some Little Big Town for my Fiesta Friday Tribes folks. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, having you here. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. The evening shadows and the stars appear, there's no one to dry your tears. I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. And I go hungry, I go black and blue, and I'd go crawling down the avenue. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. May you feel my love. Storms are raging on their rolling sea, down the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true, to make you feel my love. All right. Happy Fiesta Friday, Tribe. Looks like no new check-ins. So it's just us. Let me see. I always have to think of the opening to this because I don't play it very often. Poncho's Bandit Boys. No. Sorry, I'm starting the second verse. I haven't done this. Well, I did do this one a couple weeks ago, but I don't play it very often. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron and your breasts as hard as kerosene. Once your mama's only son, but a favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Stained into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the borders down in Mexico. No one heard his dying words. That's the way it goes. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. Dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty left for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Pick it. Now the poets write how Pancho fell, and Lefty lives in cheap hotels. The border's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. And now he's growing old. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong out of kindness, I suppose. A few grave federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong out of kindness, I suppose. Oh, the late great Townes Van Zandt, which deserves a double shot. And since I only know two of his, perfect time for the other one. So I just have to think of the openings because I don't do these very often. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Now in the night forlorn, all the morning and the morning shines with the lights of love. will miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and I would break my heart in two if I needed you. Would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Lady's with me now, since I showed her how to hold her lily hand in mine. Loop and Lil agree, she's a sight to see and a treasure for a poor to find. If I needed, would you come? Would you come to me and ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. All right, there's a little double shot of the late great Townes Van Zandt. Thank you for those, Townes. Mark Konecki's in the house. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. As always, no matter how small, large or small, it's always an esteemed group of tribes members. Always glad to have you here. Thanks, Mark. A little bit of the I call him the elder and wiser Bruce Springsteen. We said we'd walk together, darling, come what may. Like on the twilight, should we lose our way? Should we lose each other in the shadow of the evening tree? I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. We swore we'd travel, darling, side by side. We'd help each other stay in stride. Each lover's steps fall so differently, but I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. Everyone dreams of love lasting and true, but you and I know what this world can do. Should we lose each other beneath the shadows of the evening tree? I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. there's a beautiful river in the valley ahead. There 'neath the oak spire, soon we will be wed. Should we lose each other 'neath the shadows of the evening tree, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Darling, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. And should I fall behind, wait for me. Oh, all right, a little of The Boss, the elder and wiser Bruce Springsteen. Welcome, Fiesta Friday tribe members. Thank you for being here. So good of you to stop by and to check in. Thanks for that, Mark. Amy's here. Yay, just coming back. Oh, from a class reunion. How fun. Is that the one like John used to throw every year and fly back to? I haven't talked to him in a while. I'm not sure if he does those anymore. But I'm sure that was fun. I remember going to one of those some years ago when I was visiting you in Ohio. John was there. It's a different one. Oh, okay. Yeah, those were pretty awesome. I'm sure you had a lot of fun. That's good. Yep. When the stars line up, you catch a good break, and people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace, and it can happen so fast, a little bit late. Timing is everything. You know, I had close calls, could have been me, and I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends of mine because it wasn't my time, and timing is everything. I could have been a child that God took home. I would have been one more unfinished song. When it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. But I remember that day when our eyes first met. Ran into the building to get out of the rain 'cause you were soaking wet. And as I held the door, you wanted to know my name. Timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late. You never would have crossed my path that day. When it seems true love is hard to find, That's when love comes along just in time. You can call it fate, destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery, 'cause you can be hurt by love or healed by the same. Timing is everything. It can happen so fast or a little bit late. Timing is everything. As my friend Steve Flowers used to say, I believe that's true. Sipping Bifigatum, Fiesta Friday Tribes members. Amy says this was multiple classes of 70s and 80s tonight. Hey, how fun. That sounds like great. Thank you much. Thanks for that comment. Let me see. I went to 8, 9, 0, 10, 40. Hang on, I'm doing math. I'm still slow with that. My mind's on music. 8 was 70. 8, 9, 0, 1, 18. Yeah. So I went to my 40th. Yeah, that was 4 years ago. Oh man. We might have another one next year. Or in 2 more years. No, 18. Yeah. 19, 20, 20, 20. Yeah, so it's 44 years this year. So I went to my 40th. I went to my 35th, I think. There was a gap there where I didn't, but those are fun. My group's starting to whittle down a little. Not too much, but Dave says my 40th is next year. Yeah. It's a lot of fun, I think, you know. It's just nostalgia. Meet people, see people you haven't seen in a long time. My buddy Joe Lubinacci, he checks in here once in a while. He's in Virginia. He flew out from Virginia just to come. There was like 4 or 5 of us that hang around together at lunch and read crazy poetry books from the school library and talk about, so on Sunday nights at 10 o'clock on Channel 8, they would play Monty Python. It was in syndication by then. So this is in 78, my senior year. Well, 77 going into 78. So we would sit the next day on Monday at lunch and dissect the whole Monty Python episode and read crazy funny poetry. It's just kind of an oddball group of, we just didn't fit in anywhere else. I mean, I played some sports and very little, but most of my life was outside of high school. So high school is something I've always said I just escaped from when I graduated. But we had this cool little group of guys, and so there were 3 of us. My friend Clay, who checks in here every once in a while, he lives in Scottsdale. And Joe flew out from Virginia, and we had a hoot. It was just so much fun. The things we remembered were crazy. Antagonizing some of the teachers, I don't know, it was fun. We had a good time. So, Z, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'm sure Amy you guys had lots of stories and people to get reacquainted with. Yeah, I like that. Those are, you know, passage of time. So none of us are living in the past, but it was a part of our rite of passage, you know, high school and socialization and dating. For me, working out with weights and stuff, that was my obsession. My senior year of high school, I only had to go to class from 8 to 11. I had enough credits. So after that, I would go get some lunch, and then I worked part-time several days a week at a high-end shoe store at the Biltmore Fashion Park here. And I worked from like 1 to 6, and then I was at the gym. That was my life. Even if I had a date, half the time we would just end up at the little Gold's Gym that used to be on Central. That was like a hangout, because cruising Central was taking an hour and a half to get from one end to the other, about a mile and a half. That was just growing up. You could walk outside of Gold's Gym on Central Avenue, people would be cruising, honking their horns. It was fun. If we were working out, we'd go outside and peel your shirt off and start flexing for girls. You're 17. What are you gonna do? It's fun. So, yeah, that was my senior year of high school. And I was talking to somebody yesterday. I said, oh, one of my clients was talking about her teenage son has a bottomless pit as far as appetite. And I said, my furnace was going 24/7. I said, I would give you the just schedule. I gave her the schedule I just gave you. So in between school, getting home and changing and then going to work, I would stop at McDonald's. I remember this clearly. I got a quarter pounder with cheese, Big Mac, large fries, and a large orange drink. And about 2 hours later, it would be like I never even ate. I was shaking like I was so low on carbs because my body was just a locomotive furnace, just constantly being stoked. So, oh, those were the days. You eat what you want. Those were good times. Yep. Oh, passage of time. So it's fun to meet up with some of those people who were, even for a brief moment, just part of our past and reminisce and laugh. At this season across the country, laughter is really good medicine. All right, as Springsteen says, end of sermon. Little Bob Schneider, since I'm capoed here in the 5th fret. Sully was a pilot in the nationally known Amazing Ladies of the Outer Ozone. She didn't have no kids, she didn't have no time. She was a woman of her word, she was a fighter of crime. She looked good in a hat, she had a natural way. With tools and no car, she went to UCLA. Everybody said she was as crazy as a loon. When she was a girl, she'd spend every afternoon sitting in her backyard pretending to be a fighter ace in the Japanese military. She liked to make up her mind, she kept her feet in the air. She wore her heart on her sleeve, 'cause she'd found it there. And it was all well and good until she met this young man, a young pilot named Steve with a beautiful tan. He spoke English and French and he swam like a swan. He had a mouthful of teeth and more style than Cezanne. He could talk to the bees, he could breathe in the air. He wore his heart on his sleeve 'cause he'd found it there. And they'd sit in the trees and they'd talk through the night while the blind moon swam in a pale starry light. They talked and they crowed and they told what they knew. It was better than beer, it was all strange and new. There was grass all around, it was black up above. It was more than hello, it was something like love. And I don't know why life, it seems to be so hard for dreamers like you and me. When love is love, is everywhere. Ooh, that song never gets old. A good song's always going to be a good song, I say. Bob Schneider from Austin, Texas. Gene says those were good times. Those were the days. That's right, Amy. Yep. Having a very high, fast-paced metabolism would be a good thing right now. But as with each trip around the sun, I'm going to be working it off soon, so I have a plan. Hold me close and tell me how you feel. Tell me love is real. Words of love you whisper soft and true. Darling, I love you. Let me hear you say the words I want to hear. Darling, when you're near. Words of love you whisper soft and true. Darling, I love you. So true. Oh, all right. I just love that little Buddy Holly song. Gene says we would do fire drills like an American Graffiti. Yes. I don't remember shaving cream in anybody, but we would stop at the light and get out and run around as many times as you could until you saw the other light turn yellow and then try to pile in before the light turned green. It was more of a thrill if you were the first car in line because you had to go. So, yeah, cruising Central. That was a lot of fun. And occasionally we would drive way, like an hour, 45 minutes, no freeways, to this little town called Mesa. Funny, where I now live in far east Mesa, almost Apache Junction. And downtown Mesa looked very much like downtown Modesto, which is where they filmed American Graffiti. And it had the parking meters and all that. So they would cruise also on Friday and Saturday nights downtown Mesa. It wasn't as big as Central and Phoenix, but it was really cool. It had that little small town feel. And it always reminded me of those cruising scenes in American Graffiti. Fun times. Long gone. Cruising's gone. That's a shame. I've always hoped it would make a comeback. All right, I'm going to end with the song I usually open with, but I didn't tonight. A little Steve Pulse. This is for all my friends. Thank you for being here. I love everything about you. I love the way you comb your hair. I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You've got fireworks in your head. I love the way you bring me water. When I'm thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were surely see us kissed by angels. Just look at the freckles on your face. You've got the devil in your eyes. You disappear without a trace. I love sneaking up behind you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear, without guilt and without fear. And I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. All right, my beautiful tribe. There you go. There's this rendition of Fiesta Friday. Thank you, Amy. Good seeing everybody here. Thanks for checking in tonight and making my evening. I hope I helped ease yours into the weekend. Did you have a good weekend too? And thanks, Z. Thank you. Thanks for being here. And it's great seeing everybody. As always, no matter how large or small, it's always an esteemed group of tribes folks. So hope you enjoy the rest of your night and your weekend. As always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thank you for keeping yourselves healthy. Keep those immune systems bolstered up. Well, that's awesome. I've got clients that are tribes people and my clients, so they kind of get a double shot. So if we can't get one, at least you get the other. Glad of that. All right, gang, have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Thanks for being here to make mine spectacular as well. Have a great weekend. I will be back on Sunday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for Soulful Sunday. We'll look forward to seeing you then.